So as of January 1st of this year, I'm officially on a storyteller's hiatus. I know, I'm standing on the stage about ready to tell you a story. Well, I meant to do that. But those of you who know me, that know since I started telling stories here 3 years ago, that I have the storyteller's bug, big time. But when I came here that first night, I only meant to ever tell one story here. That was going to be it. But I didn't know that night what a big part storytelling and all of you in the storytelling community were going to be in my healing journey since I lost my husband, Mark. And that's why I came here tonight, even though I really meant to be on a storyteller's hiatus right now, because I'm about ready to go through a huge life change. And I have a lot I need to do to get ready for this the next couple weeks. But I knew that if I could put that aside just for one night and come here and get a chance to stand on this stage and tell a story about it instead, that for 5 minutes, all of you would just sit there and listen. So thank you in advance for being willing to listen to my story tonight. In just 2 days, the house I've lived in for over 35 years is going up for sale. Now, some of you who heard a story or two last year know that I'm about ready to downsize to prepare to move to an over 62 maintenance-free retirement community. And even though I know that this is going to be a good move for me, because I won't have to worry about home maintenance anymore, getting to that less stressful life has been really stressful and emotional for me. And when I move out of my house on April 10th and wake up the next morning on April 11th, new setting, new house, it's also the exact same day that Mark passed away 5 years ago. And I guess that's why the closer I'm getting to this move, that I'm starting to hear Mark's voice in my head. You're getting really worried now, right? You're thinking, uh-oh, Marianne's finally lost it. Well, what I'm hearing Mark tell me is the exact same thing he told me the day I had a really close call on Submarine Rock. Mark and I would go on hiking vacations to Sedona, Arizona every spring and every fall. And one of our favorite trails was called Broken Arrow. Now, at the end of Broken Arrow is this huge rock called Submarine Rock. Now, you don't have to climb to that top of the rock, but of course, Mark always wanted to. And the first time we climbed up it, well, Mark was at the top in no time because his hiking ability was way above mine. And there I was, in the middle of that rock, hanging on for dear life, and I knew that I was way in over my head. It was like rock climbing without ropes. I know, pretty dumb, right? And what I did next was even dumber. I looked back and down, and I saw how far down it was if I fell. And I immediately started to panic. And I yelled up to Mark, "Mark, I just can't do this on my own." Now, Mark knew I was going to have to. And so he started yelling the same thing over and over. And even though it took me forever, eventually I did get to the top of that damn rock by myself. And I had never felt stronger in my life because I had just accomplished something that was way above my ability. Now, the closer I get to this move, some days I actually feel like I am falling. I'm overwhelmed with all the decisions I have to make on my own. And that's when I hear Mark's voice in my head, telling me exactly what he told me that day I had that close call on Submarine Rock. Marianne, you can do this. Take one step forward at a time. And whatever you do, don't look back. You're much stronger than you think. Thank you.